Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I've got a great beauty tutorial for you today. It's this look here. It's using a couple of old and some new products, so I hope you're really going to enjoy it. If you want to know how to get this look, just keep watching. This look has been really highly requested on Instagram. I think it's probably the look that I've ever had the most messages from you guys about in my stories. So I really wanted to do a thorough tutorial for you guys about it. So this one is a little bit long, but I hope that it means that you'll be able to recreate the look. So to start guys, I've been prepping my skin with 2 layers of moisturiser because I've been finding with the heating on, I need just that extra bit of moisture in my skin. So I've been starting with this. This is the Redness Neutraliser from Skinceuticals. To follow that, the best kind of moisturiser to prep before makeup I think is this. This is the Gel Cream Moisturiser from Mer. I just think it adds a really great surface to your skin for makeup. So I would also add an eye cream now. This is the Mer Eye Concentrate. It comes in this little green jar. Don't know if you can see that. Ooh, there you go. So to prime my skin, I'm going to use the By Terry primer. It's this one here. It's one of my real faves. You can see how much I've used. I don't know actually if you can see that, but there's like that much has been used. There's only that much left in the bottle now. So I use 2 pumps of this, just straight into my hand. For my foundation today, I'm going to use the Eclat Opulent from By Terry. It's this one here. It comes in this beautiful glass jar, and I wear this in the colour 100, which is Warm Radiance. Onto the spatula and then onto my face. Just like that. In the general areas. Now I'm taking my Artis Oval 8 and I'm just going to work the foundation into my skin. My concealer today is going to be the Tom Ford concealer. They've just released all new colours. I think I would wear a number 4 now, but mine is a different colour name. But I think from the current colour range, I would be a number 4. So turn a good amount of the product up like that. And then I always start with my chin, forehead, down the nose, under the eye. Oh no, I think it's just started raining. I think I can hear it on the window. Like that. And then if you want to do a little bit of sculpting, you can just run a little bit here, which will just kind of lift your cheekbones, the edge of your cheekbones a little bit. So the brush that I've been using is the Face Shape 110 Zoeva brush. I was sent this one and I've been really impressed. These kind of, I don't know, they've got like a kind of dual fibre end. They're really good. So the warmth in your finger really helps to push the product into your skin, which is basically what I'm doing. I'm like pushing it in. I hope I'm in focus and everything is working. This is my first time with a new camera and light setup. New year, new start, and I'm doing it on my own. I don't have a photographer with me like normal, so there's a strong chance that I've done something wrong. But bear with me, this is all new. As you guys know, I basically just started doing it on my phone on stories, so any kind of camera use is quite challenging in comparison. Now I'm going to set my face with a combination of powders, which I think has really made my skin look amazing recently. I've been getting loads and loads of comments, particularly when I did this look. I got so many questions about my skin, so hopefully you will find these powders work that well for you as well. So I'm starting off by setting my under eyes. I'm using the Laura Mercier brightening powder like normal. Make sure that you haven't got any creases before you start setting, because you'll set the creases in. So we're just putting a light coating under the eye. Now I'm taking a matte powder. This is the Mer face powder in translucent, and I'm just taking it on a brush. This is a Sigma brush. And I'm gonna put this where I want my skin to seem matte. So that's gonna be around my mouth and under my chin. Bottom of the jaw. The very centre of my forehead, and that's it. Then the third powder I'm going to use is the Hourglass powder. This is the ambient light powder from Hourglass, and it's got this kind of sheen to it. So I'm going to put that on the temple, kind of above the arch of the brow, and then sweep it around, very lightly patting on the top of the cheekbones in a circular motion, down the bridge of the nose. Now what I've been doing is just blending all the powders together with this big fluffy brush, taking them down the neck and just making sure there's no edges. So I don't know if you can see that, but it's added a really beautiful luminescence to my skin. Is luminescence a word? Anyway, I just think the combination of mattifying certain areas and then adding a slightly glow powder, the Hourglass ones are so beautiful. It's just such a amazing finished result. Next, I'm going to do my brows. The brow pencil I've been loving lately is from the Beauty Edit. So I start by lining the top of my brow to the kind of peak of my arch on both sides so that they match. Then you take the tail down and away so that you've got kind of a natural edge. And then I fill in from underneath. Then I take my brow brush again and just comb them out. Make sure they look nice and natural and even, and you can fill in any holes kind of that you've missed. Then I take my brow gel. This is Brow Cot, which is from the brand Lipcot. Anyway, now they're doing brow gel. So I just brush the hairs upwards. Then I add their highlighter pencil. This is called their Brow Lift, and I have it in, what colour is this? I don't know. A pinky kind of white colour. And you just put a very thin line underneath your brow like that, and then you blend it out with a little brush. So for bronzer, I've been loving recently the Armani bronzer. It comes in a little packet like this, and the colour I've been using is 400, I think that's right. And I just love it. It's got this very kind of slight, it almost looks glittery in the palette, but it's not at all on your skin. So it just blends so beautifully in with other powder products so that it doesn't even look like a powder on your skin. As a blush, I've been also loving an Armani product. It's this one here. It's got this gorgeous kind of pink, peachy undertone to it, I guess. And this one's called Dolce. So I've just been kind of applying it lower on my cheek and sweeping it up, almost where I put my bronzer, just only a tiny bit higher on my cheekbone. For highlighter, I've come back to one of my old favourites, which is the Laura Geller Ballerina. This is it here. It's their Baked Illuminator from that range. And I just take some on my Sigma Taper highlight brush and bring it up over the brow bone and down over the cheek. And I've also really been loving doing quite a strong highlight down the bridge of the nose. I don't know why, I feel like it's very forgiving. It almost airbrushes your face from the centre to put a strong highlight there. And then I take a little bit on my finger and just take it over my Cupid's bow. And that's your base done. So now I'm going to move on to eyes. So for this look, I've been using my NARS palette. It's this one here. It's called the Wanted palette from NARS, and it just has really beautiful shades, like everything from kind of really shimmery, intense colours to more neutral shades. So I start off with this shade here, which is like a kind of matte nude. So I'm using a Sigma E25 blending brush, and I'm just taking it over my whole lid, which just makes it easier to blend the other products over the top. Now I'm using my small tapered blending brush. There's a little dent there, you can probably see because I put my finger in it by mistake, but that's the tone I'm using next. And I'm just taking it into the crease of my eye. And then I'm going to take some under my bottom lashes and up to meet the crease. Just helps to create a kind of bit of dimension under the eye. I'm loving a new brush from Sigma. This is it, it's the cut crease brush, and it has a hard edge to it, which makes it really easy to define the edge of your crease. So I'm going to use it to pick up this shade here, the darkest of the kind of quad of 4 we're using, and a tiny bit of the very darkest brown in the palette, so these two here. Starting with the paler of the 2 shades. And I literally just take my cut crease brush, look up so I can see the shadow of my crease, and then I'm just taking it into the shadow like this. And the brush almost does the work for you. Taking a tiny bit, they're very pigmented, these shadows, so only a tiny bit of that dark brown, and we're just gonna add that in as well. But just keep lightly blending it out. Then I'm going to use my finger just to pick up this slightly shimmery shadow here, and I find it just looks a little bit more kind of beaming on your finger, and I just apply that to the lid with my finger, right up to the edge of the crease, which gives it a kind of nice subtle edge, but like a little bit sharper than you would have had otherwise. And you can also take a little bit of what's left on your finger and highlight your brow with that, and your corner of your eye as well. Next, I curl my lashes. I'm using my Shiseido eyelash curlers. Just trying to make sure you get all your lashes in. Now I'm going to use my Sensai eyelash base. This is the white mascara. You want a good coat over your top lashes. Then I take my silicone mascara wand and just lift off any clumps. Then I'm taking the Sensai volumizing mascara and doing a coat of that over the top. Again, I take my silicone mascara wand and just kind of manipulate the lashes into the shape I want them to be in. Then I take the Clinique bottom lash mascara and I'm just running that under the bottom lashes. Finally, I'm going to add a lipstick. This is a new lipstick that I have been loving so much. It's literally my favourite new colour and formula. It's the Pixie by Petra matte liquid lipstick. And this one's in the colour matte beige. And I just love this product. The formula wears so comfortably. The colour is amazing. It's very easy to apply. It's just an all-round great product. And then I just take a little bit more of my highlighter and press it. This is the Laura Geller on, just on the top and in the middle of the bottom. To set my face, I'm going to use the new Rose MAC Fix Plus. You know I love this product, and they've just released Lavender, Rose and Coconut. The flavoured ones are so much better, so and the rose one's pink, which is really nice. So that's the look finished. I know when I'm kind of talking through the steps, it seems like a lot of things to do, but it really isn't. It's what I've been wearing as my everyday makeup for probably the last few weeks at least, and it kind of goes with every outfit you're wearing, and you just feel great, like it's a really beautiful finish. There's a couple of new products thrown in there, but also some real old favourites and a lot from brands that you know I love anyway. If you have any products that you think I should look into this year, please leave a comment down below, because I would love to hear from you and love to hear what you think I should review, because a lot of the products I get sent now are based on what you tell me you want to see. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like the video. It would make me so happy if you did. And don't forget to check back next week for another video here on my channel. Bye guys, thanks for watching.